Happy Pride Month. Today is June 22nd. Tillamook mint chocolate chip ice cream scented and flavored. We have on Fenty brow pencil, Fenty primer, and Fenty foundation shade 335. We're doing my Pride look today. I remember before, let me prime the lids while I'm doing this because I'm scattered and I want to be out here in 20 minutes and I already know that's not going to happen. So I'm just feeling rushed. I did eat, but my hands are still shaky. So so we're going to prime the lid. We're not going to do the intro. I remember, I don't know if it was last year or the year prior, where I did a Pride look. I forget what eyeshadow palette I used, but it was a very different look for me. Lots of colors, lots of different colors, because Pride flag. I will put, do I want to put a link below? Because I think I will, because I have it somewhere where it talks about the original Pride flag, how it came to be, and how it's changed like over the years, and it's very interesting. But the main colors, and I'm looking at what I have because I pulled out my eyeliners, there's a pink, which I don't have, there's a red, there's like a yellowy, and then there's like a muted yellow, and a teal, blue, green, purple, and a couple other shades. And over the years, they have included, depending on which Pride flag it is, a brown, a black, and other colors. And so I was thinking of what to do for this year, and I kept tossing around in my head like a look to do, but it just seemed very complicated for where my mind is at the time, because dealing with the death and dealing with other stuff. And so today I'm like, okay, the event that I'm co-hosting is a Pride theme, so I'm like, I need to do at least an eye look. And so I was still just trying to think of like what to do, and looking at the colors of the flag, and I'll put that over here, and it's just the basic flag. And then I'm like, you know what, like I just don't have the mental capacity right now. I really don't. I have been sleeping somewhat okay, but my hormones keep acting up, and I feel like I say that in a lot in videos, like there's no rhyme or reason or pattern. And so I've been sleeping more, and even when I'm awake, I'm still tired. And so I'm like, you know what? So last night I looked at the flag again, and I pulled out my eyeliners that I thought would more or less represent the colors of the flag. And I said, I'm gonna just do eyeliner look. And so I thought to, just do my brows, put, different colors in the brows, which we are going to do. But then I wanted to do something else too, but nothing complicated, because I don't have the mental capacity for it right now. But I did definitely want to do something for Pride Month. And this being a Pride theme event, I'm like, this is perfect. And so I was going to say that I put on my lip balm. I'm out of it, y'all. So what I pulled out was my Inglot number, I close them tight, 79, because there's a red. And as I said, I don't have a pink. I have out a bunch of eyeliner brushes. I pulled out for like the muted yellow, contemplative state, MAC paint pot, and I'm putting them in order as they were on the flag, more or less. So I have them like lined up. Inglot number 84, which is a bold yellow. This will look awesome in my brows, by the way, I think. Number 86 Inglot. And there was a teal and then a blue, but I don't have it. Well, I don't know if this is teal or blue because I'm horrible with describing colors, but this is number 87 from Inglot. Lots of Inglot. Another Inglot. This is a matte purple, and this is number 75. And I also thought about using MAC's Fluidline and Macro Violet. And maybe we'll just put this for upper lash line liner, because over dark eyeshadow, this does not show up. But we may put this for upper lash line liner. But I did pull out, oh shoot, excuse me, because I dropped it. So maybe that means don't use it. I don't know. So we'll just set that aside. And we pulled out Phase from Lethal, this shade. So it's almost like the purple, but not quite. This is more like a eggplant purple, I think. Let me hold that up in comparison to the Inglot purple, so you'll see what I mean. This is like a deep purple, and this is Phase, and so it's, I don't even know what to call it now. I'm looking at it next to an actual purple. Yeah, I really don't know. And I also pulled out a black that I thought to do on my upper lash line, MAC paint pot. But I think I might put the Fluidline up there. So what we're going to just put on the lids. This is my single MAC shadow, only my second time using it, which is ridiculous. Found it at the Marshall, somewhere like that. Very cheap. So we're just going to put this all over the lid just to have something on the lid, which I really thought not to do anything on the lid, but I said, you know what? Let's just do that. This is a Scott Barnes travel brush. I don't think this set is available anymore. I'm not tapping off. I am just tapping in and then just patting on the lid. I was going to say this is a little darker than I thought it was going to be. This is interesting. Wow. And here it looks light, but over here it looks dark. So I may need to put something in my transition area. We're going to see if we can just blend this out as we go up. Yeah, so let's just manipulate this. Let me know if you've done anything for Pride Month, or, you know, if you don't do anything for Pride Month. Did I say Pride Month? I probably did. And if you don't do anything for it, that's fine. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it's kind of strange to me because the only holidays I celebrate, even though this is like a monthly thing, like a whole month each year, in June, the only holidays I celebrate is Veterans Day and Memorial Day. I don't even celebrate my birthday. And yet I'm like really wanting to do something for Pride Month. And it might have to do with, because I know quite a few people in the queer community. And so I know it's very important. You know what I mean? Just like Black History Month. I don't necessarily even do anything for Black History Month, I don't think. And now that I'm just talking about it, I'm trying to figure out why. And I know it is an important month. I know it is an important season. I think, well, now that I am thinking about it, I think because it's just always been my life. Like I was born Black, you know what I mean? Well, tan, but you know. And so it's never been a big deal, but I do understand the importance of Black History Month, charting the growth and the changes that have occurred for the Black population in general. So I do understand it, but I don't do anything special for it. And even Juneteenth, I don't do anything for it. I acknowledge it, and it is a very important day. And the history of it is fascinating. So if you don't know about Juneteenth, I do recommend that you do look it up, or just Google it. But so this is okay. I'm liking how this blended out. And so I do acknowledge that, you know, certain holidays are important, the meaning of it, the history of it. But then there's some that I'm just like I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. So be thankful that you stole the land and murdered people. No, I'm not celebrating that. So like stuff like that. And I know for me, holidays are, most family members are off, so we all just get together and eat and just do stuff. And most of my family don't quote unquote celebrate holidays either. It's just, oh, we're all off, let's just get together and have a barbecue. And it's like, okay, what time should I be there, type of thing. But I do acknowledge holidays are important to a lot of people. So I'm not knocking it. I'm not saying what to do or not to do. I'm just saying this is how me and my family roll. Well, I'll speak for me. This is how I roll. So what are we going to do? Excuse me for that. I didn't powder down or anything, y'all. Excuse me for that. That was ignorant. I think I do want to put the black, because I don't know if this, can't see it through the lid. I don't know if this is going to show up on my upper lash line. Let's put it and see, and if we don't, then I will put the black over top of it, but then that means using another brush. So, excuse me. I do hiccup, gargle, and belch in videos if you're new here. I do call this, I'll talk about the info while I'm doing this, Macro Violet Fluidline. I call this the crazy troll nation of YouTube. The crazy, just knowing it's okay to be your authentic self, not trying to pretend to be like someone else or even believing you need to emulate someone else. Just know it's okay to be who you are and just rock it. The troll part is not caring too much about the beauty community standards. You set the standard for yourself. Here at the Crazy Troll Nation, that really did not show up. We're about self-acceptance and self-love, embracing your natural features, enhancing them if you want to, when you want to, but never feeling like you have to. Love yourself for who you are and for how you look, even without face paint on. That's what the Crazy Troll Nation is. And I don't even think I said my name. My name is Dion. Hi, glad you're here. Excuse me for being so rude. So that's what we stand for, and I do hope that resonates with you. Just being yourself and rocking it and wearing whatever you want to wear, and knowing that is okay. If you like it, I love it for you. So now we're going to take another brush and we're going to put the black on top of that, because that just sometimes I wonder why I keep that, but then when I do an ethereal look, Max Paint Pot and Black Mirror, when I do an ethereal look, a shade that shows up lighter than this one, and I'm surprised how dark this came out, but I like it. It does show up over a very ethereal look. But then with all the other colors I have, which I showed you, and I have 5 more that I didn't show you. So I have another pot of gel liners. So I'm like, do I keep that one? I decided to keep it. And some of the other ones I don't use much. Just because, and they don't take up a lot of space. I did get rid of a few because I was running out of, not running out of space, but I like things to sit a certain way. I always do thick, like right here across this part. So then I'm making this thicker just so it doesn't look weird. So the ones that I don't use often, or that I don't think to use often, I just won't repurchase. The ones I use most are the Inglot ones. And I get those from Amazon. The price is reasonable. Well, reasonable to me. Between $13 and $18 depending on which color. They do dry out for me in about 9 months or so. And the PAO for those is only 9 months. And so they dry out about that time. Some people put Doraline in it. Some people put other mix and mediums in it. But I'm hesitant to do that because of my skin sensitivities. And so I'm like, you know what, for the price, and if I use it a lot, I do feel like I got my $18 out of it. You know, even if I only, you know, keep it for 7 months until it starts to dry out. And so I am okay with that. I do have some fallout from that shadow, and I'm just like, what? This is the brush we use for foundation. We're not adding more in here, but we're just pressing to see if it'll pick up. And then by the time I powder down, you know, that'll take care of that too. So I'm not really concerned about that. So we're going to do a small wing, and I'm still trying to think right now what to do with my brows. Yes, we're going to put liner in it, but what order? Are we going to do shapes? Are we going to just put the color in the brows, like covering the brows, and that's it? Like, I don't know. I did practice doing a flower. I don't know if I ever posted it on my community tab. I sent it to a friend of mine, and I tried it the one time. Leia from Creative Art with Heart, back when I was still friends with Instagram, she did a short on how to do flowers on your face with makeup. And so one day I was just like, oh, just let me try it. And it was like weeks later. So I was just sitting here and I did a look for something else. And I'm like, you know what, let me just see. And I was like, oh. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but is anything I do here perfect? But I am perfectly imperfect. My imperfections are perfect. And I was really content with it. And if I can remember, maybe I'll do flowers today. I don't know. So, what are we going to do for brows? I'm going to need to mix up the colors, because in order it would be red, and then the contemplative state, and then the yellow. So we're not going to go in order. Shit. I'm already like, and right now I wish I had more of these. These are the Esom V09, because these are perfect for placing gel liner in my brows, because using it flat, it like fits like right there. And all of my other ones, we also have out a MAC 210 brush. We have out 4, excuse me, of the Esom, why is there, excuse me. There was gel liner on one of the handles and I just used my nail to scrape it off. We have about 4 of the Esom T03s, and the different shapes and sizes of these still just makes me laugh. We have about 2 of our Lethal eyeliner brushes. I love the shape of these, and they're stiff so that they don't fray. Well, they haven't yet, unlike the, what brush is this one? The Melt brush. So you see how this is frayed and all fluffy. And even the matte brushes fray. Some are more so than others, and I think those are the ones that I use the most, that they're really frayed. So we're going to take Contemplative State. We're going to put that on the first portion of our brows. I am out of breath, y'all. I'm just tired. I am just tired. So we're going to put this right here, and this more or less, it doesn't show up on me. And sometimes it looks a little mustardy. What it looks like it's doing, it looks like it's erasing my brow. But that is the color of it. That's the color of it. So I'm wondering if I want to try and put do flowers on my face. It was really easy. This is really just erasing. You know, this would be a good cleanup color. Like if I messed up my eyeshadow, just like put a little bit of contemplative state, because that really just took that away. We have a lot of RSVPs for tonight, and so I'm hoping it's a good turnout. I really do. But the events are always really nice. Like the people who come, like they always really do have a good time. And I give that credit to the person I co-host with, because they are just absolutely amazing. I meant to tell y'all, I do curse in videos sometimes if you're new here, because I was about to drop the F-bomb, and then I did catch myself. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And I was about to say it, and I'm like, oh, I didn't tell them I cursed. I did tell you about the gargle belt checkup thing, I think. So we're going to put that down. So that's kind of made a state. I wonder, well, this wouldn't be a good concealer for me, because, and sometimes, well, depending on where it is, it looks a little mustardy, but I'm thinking now about this. But when this dries, it like really dries. And so I don't think I want that on my face. And I've learned before not to put, oh my gosh, potted gel liners like underneath my eye or down here, because it is so hard to get off. And so that's why I just stick to, oh man, I forgot to put liner underneath. This is Inglot, here we go, there it is, number 84. So we're going to put this next to contemplative state. I really like this brush, and I'm thinking now, like, do I want to get more? But then how often am I going to need more than 2 of these for my brows? I don't know about this. But you know what, it's going to look nice. It's going to look nice. And once the event starts, you know, the lights get turned down low, so any pop of color is going to pop. You know what I'm saying? I thought about putting that shade Thorn from Lethal Cosmetics on my lid, because that's a UV reactive shadow, and even without it being under black light, that's a bold shadow. Am I leaning too far? I think I am. I'm going to tilt you down, and I'm going to move over here. That's what I'm going to do. So that is it for the yellow. This is not really like boom pow anything, but this is what we got, y'all. This is what we're doing. And now we're going to, I'm gonna take out the white one, because I think I am gonna do some flowers. So we're gonna put that brush away that had the yellow, because I don't want to cross-contaminate colors. The brushes are in no particular order, but I'm going to use the Afraid one. We're going to take the red from Inglot number 79, and I'm just looking at these other colors. And for this one, I'm swiping and turning just to kind of bring the bristles together, because it's just very frayed. And then we're going to put this here. And so because this is a pointed brush, outside of it being frayed, we're just using the tip of it. We're overlapping just a little bit, not a lot, because if I overlap, the red is going to be more prominent than this yellow. And so I don't really like how that looks like it's not blended, but that's what we're going to have to do to get these on here. And so we're just doing light strokes. This brush is so frayed. Like, part of me right now just wants to throw it away, because I stopped using it to put liner on my upper lash line because it is so frayed. I cannot get a thin line, like not at all. This side, even though it's straight, I can tell it's 3 different colors. This side, I'm just going to make it straight, because I tried to bring the middle part, well, not the middle, but I had a point in that line, whereas this is just straight down, because I was trying to think if I could feather it. But these gel liners, y'all, where you put them, that's where they're going to stay, period. And I do like them for that reason, because they will not move. They will not move once they're dry. And if you layer, like if I put a blue on top of this, you would just see the blue. So we're going to leave, you know, that's kind of cute. So we're going to put that away. We're going to take up the blue. No, y'all, I picked up the purple. I'm calling it blue. We're going to pick up this one, and this is number 75. Is it? Y'all, I'm hoping, I think Wawa's still having a Hoagie Fest. Hopefully, excuse me, I do have at least 3/4 tank of gas, because if I have less than 3/4 tank of gas, I'm going to have to stop to get gas. And I'm thinking, if I do need to stop to get gas, how many times am I going to say gas? That is very sharp. Then I will go to Wawa and also get a Hoagie if it's Hoagie Fest. Have them wrap, get a classic because it's, I think, $6. Have them wrap each half separate, which I normally ask them to do anyway, and eat half when I get there, and then later on eat the other half. So I'm going to lightly feather, hoping that it's not going to just look really sharp. But you know what? When you look at the flag, I'll pop a picture again. When you look at the flag, the colors are sharp. You know what I'm saying? So I'm starting to think this was a good idea. And it's not overly complicated. And even though I'm trying to be somewhat detailed, it's not taking a lot of effort, because y'all know my imperfections are what makes me perfect. So we just want to do the damn thing. So now we're going to take, part of me, instead of this green, part of me is thinking Fortune from Melt Cosmetics, but this almost shows up black on me. And so I don't want to do that because it'll just blend in to the purple, I think. So we're going to put that away. We're going to take the green, because I'm also going to use that blue turquoisey whatever shade, but we're going to take this next, because this way too it'll really show up more the different colors. This is one of the Esom brushes. I do think I want some more of these ones now though. But how often am I going to be putting, so far, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 shades on my brow? Like, I'm really not. But y'all know me, if I like a brush I get more, and I only have 2 of those, but it's like, how many do I actually need? I don't need any of them. I don't think makeup is a need. I think it's a want, and yes, that want can be very strong. And sometimes stuff is just nice to have. You know what I'm saying? And you notice I'm not double dipping back into the container for any of these, because there's enough on the brush, because I did coat all sides of the brush. And so that is that one. I'm kind of digging this. Like, I'm digging this, y'all. And I do think this is a simple Pride look. You can't really see in this light. Well, you can see it here. You see the purple and then you see the green. You see the purple and then you see the green. But when you're back here, it does blend in, but that's cool. And that's why now we're taking, I always want to show you the cap. The cap is black. Excuse me for those glares. I always want to, I'll be closing these tight. So I'm putting the blue after the green, because this will show up. Excuse me. I don't know when I've had this. The PAO says September. Excuse me, but you see how it's cracked already? And so what I do is when I use it, I swirl the brush like over the crack, and it does kind of bring the crack together, because crack is whack. Say it with me. And so I just went around the crack. Yo, I'm tripping. I have not had Mountain Dew or Skittles today yet. So we're going to, I should have used a pointier brush. This is the, what did we use for the last shade? I don't know. But we're going to, my hand feels like it's starting to shake again. Damn. So we're just going to put this right here. That came down farther than I wanted to do. Yeah, I got loud. I'm sorry. And it's not even, it's blunt as well. So the green stops here. So we're just going to bring this down. See, this side came to a point, and this side did not. And that's okay. So we're going to put the... So, you know what? I really like this. I really like this. I hope Janessa likes it. I'm waiting to see her Pride look, because I know she's going to do something. Now we have... This is... when I can't get the cap off, and I do keep the cap on, I just turn it upside down in this cap. This is Lethal and this is Phase, and so I'm trying to figure out now. I'm gonna try the flower again. I'm gonna try the flower. I'm excited. I mean, it came out, it was okay, and so I'm gonna need the green again. So for the green, I might take Fortune. But right now let's leave that there. And we have Bougie, which is a multi-chrome that doesn't really show up much. So what did I do before? Did I do the, okay. This is, I'm nervous. This is number 76 from Inglot. It is white, as you see. And so I'm trying to remember. I'm going to put a picture over here of what I did before. And I did not try too hard. I did not at all. So we did, I'm going to start up here. So we just did like, and that ain't even it. So we try to do just like a wide kind of circle. And then a circle down here. And let me dip back in. This is fun. And a circle connecting these here. Y'all, this is fun. This one, I wish it was a little bigger, but I don't want to mess with it. This little one right here. So let's just, yeah, that didn't help. All right, let's just stop. Let's just leave it. And we're going to do the same thing with the other side, but in a different place, because I know it's not going to be symmetrical at all. And who can see both sides of the face at the same time when you're looking straight? So we're putting more. I'm excited, y'all. Y'all, it's 5 minutes past the time I wanted to be out the door, and I still need to hopefully not need to get gas. So this one, we're going to, and this is a pointy one. This is a lethal one, and I do like the shape of it because it is pointy. Oh, this one's going to be nice. This is what it is. This is practice. This is practice makes it a little bit better. I'm wondering if, okay, let me not do too much. let me not do too much. All right, so we're going to take Fortune from Melt, and we're going to just coat just the tip of the brush, and we're going to put a dot in the middle. This is cute, and we're going to put a dot in the middle. So I'm just pressing. I'm pressing. This one is cute. And we're going to just swirl just to get more on the tip of the brush. And we're just going to swiggle. So we ain't trying hard at all because we know. So we're going to do the stem swiggle. And that's swiggled over there. So let's just kind of swiggle it over here like that. So we swiggled this way by mistake. And it's looking like a hook into my whatever. So do I need to swiggle the other side? This is why I'm doing too much. Because I didn't want this to come this way. Because it doesn't look like it's the stem for the flower. It looks like it's just tying into the eyeliner. So do I want to do something over here? I do want to make it a little bit longer because this side is down to here and this side is, that's not that far off. So let's just do that. Yeah. Do I put a flower on my nose? No. Y'all, this is a lot of fun. So what are we going to use phase for? For nothing. We're going to use phase for, I know I just said nothing and then I'm going to use it. We're going to take this MAC brush. 2 of these we did not use. Yay. So those are going home. We're going to use phase for just putting a line under our brow, which you know what? It's not necessary. It's not necessary. Because this can even just kind of play off of this shade, even though that's the red. So we're not going to use phase. So we're going to put this brush away. So what we're going to do now is, y'all, thank you for being here. This I like, even though I like this flower better, I like this stem better. But at least it does look asymmetrical, kind of on purpose. So it's not like, oh, that one's different. Like, yeah, it's way different. It's supposed to be. So what you saying? I was going to say tramp. So let me just pull out my eyeliners for lower lash line. I'm just going to grab them all if I can. And I did grab them all except 2. So let's grab the other 2 that got left behind. So for lower lash line, excuse me, I kind of want to do a white somewhere. I'm thinking I could put a white line. Yeah. Okay, let me put these down. Y'all, my brain now is just going. And it can be dangerous when it does that. I admit that. These brushes don't go there. They go over here. Where's my straight edge liner brush? Here it is. I only have one of these because I seldom use it. This is from Sigma that Grace sent me. We're going to take the white again. And Fabulous 50ocity used this for something. I forget for what. So we have this on the brush. And hopefully I can do a straight line. Do I want to do underneath? Shit. That spread, oh my gosh. I keep forgetting that this white one is very creamy. More creamy than the other colors. So I'm just trying to fill it out so it looks like it's on purpose, that it's so wide. I don't like how this looks, because it's not anything connecting it. But I can take the white pencil liner. I don't want to put this under here because when it dries, I can feel it and it feels uncomfortable on my skin. But I do have the white pencil liner that I can put in this area here just to kind of tie it together. And this side does not come to a point at all. So we're tapping back in. I shouldn't have used this brush. I should have just used one of the pointy brushes. This is definitely different. The event theme, I did say it's a pride theme, but it's a rave, which is all kind of sorts of colors. And so it does still fit in with pride. And we rotate themes, and so we have done raves before. And y'all, the costumes people be wearing and all the colors and stuff, oh my gosh, it is amazing. I like this. I like this. I just need to do something with the lower lash line. So we are going to take a white. We're going to put that here. What else we got? Oh, what is happening? I could feel, oh my gosh, y'all, right here in this area, I could feel where it's drying. And because this side is in my crease, it's sticking. My under puff part is sticking to like here. And when I went to blink, I'm like, why is my skin not moving? That is so uncomfortable. So we are going to use the white. What else are we going to use? I don't know if this really shows up. Let's try it and see. This is lime. No, it's not. What does it say? Jesus. Matte. No, lime green matte. And this is Sephora collection. This is NYX. What other color do we want to put? Do we want to put a green? Let's do an aqua green. It's not. It's aqua blue. It is aqua green. Because I'm always wrong. This is NYX. So we're going to put those three underneath. And what are we going to do for inner rims? We're going to put this one, which is a black. This is Glide or Die Color Excess from MAC. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put all the other ones away. You will hear a clink. And one fell, of course, because one always needs to be the weird one, just like I'm always the weird one. So we're going to start with the white. And we're going to just put this here. So that's just going to go right there. So it'll look like this is what all of this is. That's going to go there. I think this is going to look weird because the lighter color is going to be outside, the darker colors are going to be on the inside. This may not show up. And I've only used it a few times, so I don't even remember if it showed up. But it is showing up. I can't tell if it's really, well, it says matte lime green. So yeah, it is looking, okay. It is looking like that. Thumbs up if you're enjoying this look, or just thumbs up because I'm trying something new. Like, I've never done multiple colors in my brows, and this is the first time on video that I've even tried the flowers. And again, I like this flower, but I like this stem better. And so, oh, I still need to finish my face, y'all. I am late getting out of here. I do have plenty of time before the event starts, but I like to go early just to like set up. Well, not that I have anything to set up, but to help my co-hosts, because they do a lot of stuff, to help them set up, and also just to sit and just chill out before people start coming in. And this is the aqua green, and we're going to put this. I can feel this. Y'all learned the hard way not to put the potted ones on my lower lash line because it was just like so uncomfortable, and then trying to get it off. Oh, this works. I thought this was going to be really bold next to that lime green, but it's really not. This is nice. I am proud of myself for doing this. This is something new for me. So thumbs up, y'all, for me trying new things. I like this. What am I going to do for my face, though? I mean, I know, ooh. Why is something feels like it's sticky in here, but it's not, because that's the shadow. So I know it's not the shadow that's sticking, but why? It's got to be this gel liner over here. Like my eyes are just feeling heavy. We're going to put the black on our inner rims. Excuse me if me looking bug-eyed freaks you out. And I have a hand mirror, but for some reason I'm just so used to using my recording device as a mirror, as you can tell if you've been here for any length of time. This is taking me a lot longer than I thought. I like this. Up here it may not matter since we have that black on our upper lash line. I'm trying to think of what to do for the face. I don't want to be like too bold because I'm thinking of like Acai Sky or Watermelon Bliss, but I think that would take away from all the colors on my eyelashes. I think I'm gonna use Fire Opal though, because that is really pretty. So what we're gonna do, so that's these for, this eye just got blurry. Did I get liner on my eye? I don't know. Y'all, I like this. Like, look. All right, we're gonna stop stuttering and stammering. We have used 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 eyeliners. 1 shadow. 4 pencil liners. Excuse me, I'm going to edit out powdering down the face. And when we come back, I'll tell you what else. But I am pretty sure I'm going to use Fire Opal highlighter from Haus Labs. And this is what that looks like. I just happened to grab it. Isn't that wonderful? Because this is just gorgeous. Because I don't want to do a lot to the face. I don't think I'm going to use bronzers, but I think I'm going to put on, I could also use, I was going to say Eternal Light from Hourglass because I seldom use it, but I think I'm going to take Chocolate Opal and just use this as a bronzer type thing. So these 2 Haus Labs, and after we powder down, and I do think that's going to be it. I was thinking to do this red lip, but I think that'll be way too much. And so I think I'm just going to put on a sheer gloss. But we'll come back. Everything will be done. This is what we have, y'all, and I am hella excited. We put on, I picked it without even looking. This is Fuchsia Flex for the lips. So that adds some shine, even though we have some subtle shine to the face. We first put on Chocolate Opal, and I use this as a bronzer. So that's here along the perimeter of my face. So that's what that is. And then we did take Fire Opal, and that's this area right here. And that is it. But you know what? Because y'all know I always put a little something on my nose. This is a brush that had the Fire Opal on it. And the, oh goodness. And Chocolate Opal. So let me take some more Chocolate Opal. I don't like my nose shiny, but I don't want it bright either. Oh my gosh, I got a disco ball on my nose. And then because my under eyes were looking a little dark, I did put on a little bit of Radiant Light under eye and just lightly here and lightly right here. But I want to do something to tone down. You know what? I'm going to take Dim Light. I'm going to take Dim Light. We're going to take a clean brush, and we're just going to put a little bit of that on the nose to try and tone it down. This is also Hourglass, and the Radiant Light that we used was Hourglass. This is my first time using this, y'all. Oh my gosh. So we're just going to put that there to tone that down. Is it working? I don't think so. And this is not radiant. So like, why is it still? Let me just stop. So this is what we have, y'all. I'm excited. So let's do some pictures really quick because I know I'm going to forget later because I need to be out the door. I'm hella excited. So again, we use 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 eyeliners, 1 shadow, 4 pencil liners, 2 highlighters, 2 finishing powders. That reminded me, 1 setting powder. We're going to use our Scandinavia spray. Oh, did I just spit on my face? Oh, you know what? It wasn't coming out right. Yes, I sprayed a lot because it's going to be a long night. The event ends at 2 a.m. So this is going to be the face. I am going to take this with me. I am excited. Let me know what you think about the brows. This is my Pride look. Let me know what you think. I don't like this stem, but flower stems go where they go, right? I love this flower, but I love this stem. This is good though, and so I think I might do flowers more, or just, you know, practice or experiment, I should say, with other stuff. We're going to go. This is hella longer than I thought. Thumbs up for being here and for me trying new things. And happy Pride Month if it's something that is important to you. And feel free to subscribe, share, like, join, look at all the information down below. And that'll be it for this video. So thank you, and as always, self-acceptance, self-love. That is the Crazy Troll Nation way. Thank you, and you will see me soon.